Hey y'all, look, we got Happy Mail. So me and the camera got into a little argument earlier, and so now there's some deleted footage that you're not going to be able to see. So I already decorated this, as you can see, and what I had to do, because I wanted to keep this here, this was already glued down there, I wanted to keep that as a tab. I had to cut the whole thing apart. And so I just hinged it together with a piece of fabric that I had laying around. Because doesn't everybody have fabric laying around? And when I was opening it, we had a little accident and this here got torn. And so I put this little doily that was in here up there, put it on with this. And then I attached a little pearl there so it looks like she's got a pearl hanging from a hat. And this was on the hinge on the back side, and that's why we had to take it apart here. So I had to move that in order to put this together. So then we open up the first page, and this was the other doily that came in the envelope. I did tack it down with a drop of glue on each of those, so I am going to be able to take it off if I want to put it somewhere else. And then this beautiful piece of, I think it's brass or maybe meant to be brass. It is metal. So I glued it down and I was hoping to make a tuck spot out of it. But because of the way it's shaped, I had to glue the whole thing down. And so I just made a pocket instead. And so I have fabric on the inside and on the outside because that's how I had to put it back together. We had lots of boo-boos. But this gorgeous butterfly came with it. And so this card came with it too. And so I originally put this butterfly on here to use it as a page tab. And then I started to make this. And in doing so, I had to move stuff out of the way. And I'm like, oh, look, we'll just add some pink. And oh, we'll add some of this drywall tape. And oh, we got to put something behind it so you can keep the lace on there. And that's how that kind of went. So I handmade this here because I don't have one of those punches. So the edges here are a little raggedy. It took me a few minutes to figure out how to do that. And originally I had bound this signature with embroidery thread, but then I realized that this is actually the middle of the signature and I'm going to need to bind it in. And so I had to take that out and just sew down the middle. This piece here is really thick and it's pretty heavy, which is why I'm sure 3 stamps. On the back of this is actually what looks like a note card or maybe a sticky note that has a little decoration up here at the top. And then lines on it. So it's a note card of some sort, but I wanted to make a pocket out of that. And so you actually can use that as a pocket. I kept it that way because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with it, but it was too heavy for the back page there. So this here is a card that she sent me with a little note, and so that's personal. But then she also sent me this gorgeous napkin. And so what I did was I decoupaged it onto a piece of plain white cardstock. And I put it under a heavy book when it was dry. And then I inked the edges and I bound it with some goldish colored embroidery floss. And I put some note pages in here. I think there's like 6 or 7 pages in there. So there's that. And the rest of that thing is on the other side. So keep this coupon. I did. And so Thelma, I'm not hiding her address because she is one of the collaborators. So if you'd like to send email or Happy Mail to her, you can go ahead and zoom in on that and get her address. But I will have in the description box below all the links to everybody else that is involved with this collaboration that are YouTube creators. You don't have to be a YouTube creator to join in the fun. Just hand make an envelope, put a few goodies in there. And the point of this is just to spread some joy throughout the world with the cost of only 1 stamp. Now, there are 3 stamps on here. You can put more items in there and pay more postage. But the whole point of this is just to send some smiles in the mail everywhere with just the cost of a stamp with items that you already have in your house. So you're not really out anything except a stamp. And so the list of collaborators will be down below. My address will be down below, or you can read it right here. P.O. Box 177, Springfield, Georgia, 31329, USA. I don't believe there's any international people involved yet. But so far they're Canada and the United States that I've sent and received from. So I don't know who this is, but since my last name is Henry, I am going to guess that this is one of Henry VIII's wives. That's just a stab in the dark. History was not my favorite thing. So, okay. Thelma, I will send you out a package tomorrow. I sent 2 out today. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, or my email address will be down in there also. So if you don't want to leave me a comment, drop me an email. But give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, and come join the fun, because I've had so much fun making these things. I forgot what it was like to get actual real mail in the mail, and today all I get is like advertising and your car warranty is about to expire and you need health insurance. You know how it goes. So thank you for all the free craft supplies. So I hope everyone had a good day. It is the weekend, and so I will be crafting this weekend, and I hope y'all stay tuned and see what's coming up next. Have a great day.